Here we are. Let me get a little closer to the mic. How about now? How's this look? No, We're gonna bump that up. I think. Okay. Can I get any louder here? How about now? How about? Oh, that's spiking the hell out of it. Okay. How about now? Okay. All right. Here we go. Hi. My name is Trevor. I run this show. This is Around the Pitch Bend. I'm a producer for indie rock, for folk rock, all that jazz, all that good stuff. Anything that you probably wouldn't hear too much of, but is just as special in our hearts. How you doing today? I hope it's all going well. It's not great for me. Having a hard day just is what it is. But you know what? We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have fun here, and I'm gonna go through this track, this old track that I came up with more than 10 years ago. Back into the series here where I go over my old stuff, giving you an idea of if you were my client, what I'd do for you, how I'd improve things. Little side note, I've said it before, but I have rabbits behind me. If you hear any thumping or bumping, that is them. They don't like loud noises, and so here I am to piss them off. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and listen to the song, and then we'll go over some notes. Cool. Okay, all right. So that is Who You Really Are, the name of the song we're working on today from the first album, second track on it. Let's go. So some notes I have off the top. First thing I want to talk about is going to be vocal treatment needed. Um, this is before I discovered the power of de-esser. Basically taking away the sibilants and taking away the S's and the T's and all that sharp stuff, and easing up on that, giving it the vocal treatment that it didn't get last time. Next thing is everything's really sharp on the high end. Frequency wise, I can really tone that down. This is another example, just like Dating is Hard, the previous track that we took a look at. It's just so combative. Everything's trying to fight for that main spotlight, and man, just doesn't work out that way. So we're gonna take a look at that. I can't really hear what I'm saying too well. It is buried in a nice, almost it does sound decent. I like how it's buried like that. So we might, depending on how I play it out, I may or may not do a lot of changes to this. But I do kind of want to hear what I'm saying a little bit better. Just a little bit better. The hi-hat, once that drum set kicks in, the hi-hat's just a little too loud. I'm going to tone that down. Although there is a bass in this song, because I was Dating is Hard, we didn't have a bass in that one. This one actually does have a bass synth, so we're going to go ahead and maximize that. Pronounce it pretty good. Finally, the stereo spacing, but no panning. So we're not really taking advantage of different spots in the soundscape. So we'll see. We'll play around with that, see if we can do something with that. All right, let's get into it. First off, we're going to take a look at what comes in first in the song. I'm seeing piano, I'm seeing the vocals, and I'm seeing, piano and vocals. All right, so first thing I see is I haven't yet mixed down the audio file for the vocals. I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick, just so we have a nice clean wavelength copy of it. None of this weird MIDI triggered stuff that I had to do before. We're going to have this at the normal volume. Just check. Make sure we're not going to spike. Give me a sec.
In that mind of yours, smile when your family starts breaking away. And if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets than God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you buy more than you can chew. When the drugs you take get a fix on you.
I think that's fine. That's a good level to go ahead and mix down to. We'll go here. We're going to go to just bounce in place. Yeah, we can bounce in place. Cool. Not going to worry about any of that crap. How does it look? Is it within bounds? It's well within bounds. Okay. Actually, I might want to take that out. We're going to go ahead and actually increase the volume on the track, and on that, I want to try and get the cleanest, most advantageous copy here. So hang on one second. Bounce in place again. See what this looks like. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that there. We're going to have a nice copy here. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, so vocals don't really come in. I think I make some muttering noises or something. Let me just take a look here. What's this look like? Breathing, just breathing. So we're going to go ahead, get rid of that breathing there. We don't need any of that. Give it a little bit of lead time there at the beginning and do a nice little fade in. Cool. All right, piano is actually the one that comes in first in the song technically. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Increase the volume on that. And just like with Dating is Hard, I really loved Mrs. Mills' piano from the Abbey Road keyboards. Sound pack, the refill from Reason. I was big on that. They have discontinued it now, so you can't really get it. But that was my bread and butter for a while in the beginning. I do like how sharp and how heavy it is. If I remember correctly, the strings of the keyboard itself were lacquered, And that's why you got that nice, strong, heavy sound naturally from that piano. So let's take a look here. And one thing I do want to do before we go any further is I do want to use a mid-side mastering that I use these days. Cool. And that'll just give us more options. Just like last time, it gives us more options to play around with stuff in the finishing end of it. So much, much better, much difference.
Smile when life puts a gun to your head. Smile when your label is crazy instead. Smile when you walk through the deadbolt doors of a prison cell in that mind of yours. Smile when your family starts breaking away, and if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets than God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you buy more than you can chew, and the drugs you take get a fix on you. Smile when you fall apart, we see the real you. Take your pills so the pain don't hurt, and take your...
I almost want to add a sort of a sweeping delay kind of thing. So let me take a look here for the vocals and see what we can find. Okay, so if I remember correctly, there's a pretty decent one. Go here to sound bank. We're going to go to the echo effects, the patches. Go to a general delay and then try for 5:1 delay and see what that sounds like. Go back to the song here.
Smile when life puts a gun to your head. Smile when your label is crazy instead. Smile when you walk through the deadbolt doors of a prison cell in that mind of yours. Smile when your family starts breaking away, and if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets than God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you buy more than you can chew, and the drugs you take get a fix on you. Smile when you fall apart.
Yeah, I think that's good. I do want to lower the feedback on that just so it's not carrying over so much. But I like that sweeping kind of eeriness almost. Okay. I know we got the drums here. I know. I'm almost worried about that. Like, I don't know. Drums, man. Let's do this thing. Yeah.
Smile when life puts a gun to your head. Smile when your label is crazy instead. Smile when you walk through the deadbolt doors of a prison cell in that mind of yours. Smile when your family starts breaking away, and if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets than God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you buy more than you can chew, and the drugs you take get a fix on you. Smile when you fall apart, we see the real you. Take your pills so the pain don't hurt, and take your pills so it don't get worse. Take your pills like a good boy should, like a...
So right off the bat, I'm lowering the hi-hats, just like I said I would, because I don't want it to be too pronounced. It doesn't have to be. Like we were talking about before, you can get the from a sound without literally pushing it towards the front. And that's through effects, that's through stuff like that. So that's kind of what we're doing here. We're doing that. I lowered the kick a little bit. Snare just a tad. and then let's keep going here, see what we can do.
Smile when life puts a gun to your head. Smile when your label is crazy and
There is one kind of bass drum that I like. It's the open one. Let me see what that looks like really quick.
smile when life puts a gun to your head. Smile when your label is crazy.
No. I'm gonna go with, actually, you know what? Let me see what would happen if I did it for toms instead. I want it to carry through.
Instead.
Yeah, there we go.
Smile when life puts a gun to your head. Smile when your label is crazy instead. Smile when you walk through the deadbolt doors of a prison cell in that mind of yours. Smile when your family starts breaking away, and if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets, thank God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when
Let's bump up the hi-hat just a little bit, but I'm also going to add a delay to the drums in lockstep. That way it just fills in a little bit more, doesn't feel so barren. Let's take a look at the drums here, map that out. It's a huge difference there, right? You hear that too, I'm sure. Just fills it in a little bit more, makes the hi-hat sound like they're going into like a 16 or an 8th or 16th kind of thing. It works out pretty good, not too bad. Cool. All right, how does it sound so far?
smile when life puts a gun to your head. Smile when your label is crazy instead. Smile when you walk through the deadbolt doors of a prison cell in that mind of yours. Smile when your family starts breaking away, and if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets, thank God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you buy more than you
I want to hear that. I want to hear that ring, the ride from the cymbal, a little bit clearer than that. So let's take a look at that real quick. What are we usually using here? Okay. No, that's not it. Okay, there we go. So it is a cymbal. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and give that a bump here at the module itself. Have to open it up a little bit. Let's see.
smile when you buy more than you can chew. And the smile when you smile when you smile when you buy God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you buy more than you can chew. And the drugs you take.
See what else we got working on here. Okay. Close out of here. We're gonna take a look at the bass. Whoa. Okay, let's let's ease up on that. All right. I know that we want to get those mids. No real need for the high. I want to leave that for the vocals. So I mean, right off the bat is very, very loud. Let's take a look here. It's a fretless chorus. Okay. treble is maxed out. We're going to bring that way down. Okay. Comp drive is heavy. Maybe a tad back on the comp drive. We're still pretty good there. I'm just going to lower the gain a whole bunch so that I can utilize the full breadth of the leveler here.
Puts a gun to your head. Smile when your label is crazy instead. Smile when you walk through the deadbolt doors of a prison cell in that mind of yours. Smile when your family starts breaking away, and if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets, thank God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you bite more than you can chew, and the drugs you take get up.
Pretty good, yeah. Pretty basic stuff. I just made the bass an actual bass and didn't do it like a synth like before. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a low pass filter just to make sure we're not or that we're opening up enough space for everything else. Pretty bare bones as far as instrumentation, like 5 instruments like in the whole thing. Not a lot going on. I kind of want to add a tambourine, see what that looks like. Let's go ahead and play around with that really quick. There's a really cool refill that I use, one of the really good ones from Reason Soul School, but I'm gonna do number 2 because they have all the percussion stuff there. Again, tambourine. Let's just demo some of the stuff. Let's try that out.
When life puts a gun to your head, smile when your label is crazy instead. Smile when you walk through the deadbolt doors of a prison cell in that mind of yours. Smile when your family starts breaking away, and if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets, thank God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you bite more than you can chew, and the drugs you take get.
I don't know. I know what I want it to sound like, and I think I'm gonna have to manually maybe put it in. There's other stuff here we can try out. Let's go to we're gonna go to factory sounds. We're gonna go to, let's see here. Percussion loops. Down to tambourine, what is it? 85 BPM. Demo some of these. So loud. Okay.
A fix on you. Smile when you fall apart. We see the real you. Take your pills so the pain don't hurt, and take your pills so it don't get worse. Take your pills like a good boy should, like a good girl should, so you're understood. Why can't you just be you for once?
Yeah, this right here, that's pretty good. I'm going to lower the pitch on it, though.
What's the use in driving a different car? Oh, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are.
Okay, let's figure this out. Okay. Go ahead and add that to the track.
Smile when life puts a gun to your head. Smile when your label is crazy instead. Smile when you walk through the deadbolt doors of a prison cell in that mind of yours. Smile when your family starts breaking away, and if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets, thank God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you bite more than you can chew, and the drugs you take get a fix on you.
Let's mess around with the vocal EQ here. Don't need the low end. I'm gonna do the usual stuff here. Drop down the low middle.
Smile when life puts a gun to your head. Smile when your label is crazy instead. Smile when you walk through the deadbolt doors of a prison cell in that mind of yours. Smile when your family starts breaking away, and if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets, thank God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you bite more than you can chew, and the drugs you take get a fix on you. Smile when you fall apart, we see the real you. Take your pills so the pain don't hurt, and take your pills so it don't get worse. Take your pills like a good boy should, like a good girl should, so you understood. Why can't you just be you for once? Smile when life puts a gun to your head. Smile when your label is crazy instead. Smile when you walk through the deadbolt doors of a prison cell in that mind of yours. Smile when your family starts breaking away, and if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets, thank God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you bite more than you can chew, and the drugs you take get a fix on you. Smile when you fall apart, we see the real you. Take your pills so the pain don't hurt, and take your pills so it don't get worse. Take your pills like a good boy should, like a good girl should, so you understood. Why can't you just be you for once? What's the use in driving a different car? Oh, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. More than you can chew, and the drugs you take get a fix on you. Smile when you fall apart, we see the real you. Take your pills so the pain don't hurt, and take your pills so it don't get worse. Take your pills like a good boy should, like a good girl should, so you understood. Why can't you just be you for once? What's the use in driving a different car? Oh, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are.
Okay, so I did a number of things there. Let's talk about what I did. So right at the end there, what I did is I did the classic little thing that I do, which is I add a equalizer to the whole song, sort of at the top shelf here, and I bump up the lower end and the higher end just a little bit, just to give it a little bit more oomph, to make it sound a little more like what you'd hear on the radio. What I also did was I messed around a little bit with the master compressor. I got the threshold up, yeah, about about 2 o'clock, maybe something like that. Attack is at max, and release is about midway. Ratio is just at 2 to 1, and then makeup I have at about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And what that's going to do for me is it's going to kind of bundle everything up a little nicer. Going to bundle it up a little nicer there. And yeah, it actually sounds pretty good to me. I don't know. I kind of want to like, I don't want the bass, the bass synth to be high the whole thing, or maybe, or in other words, I want it to just be like, I want it to be a little higher at one point and then just kind of dip down a little bit. And that's going to be right about here. Let me point this out. I'll see if I can do it manually, and then I'm going to automate it.
Take your pills like a good boy should, like a good girl should, so you understood. Why can't you just be you for once? What's the use in driving a different car? Oh, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are.
Yeah, just like that, where I'm going to have it raise up there from bars 25 to 33, just a little bit louder.
Why can't...
Or I'm sorry, no, not 25 to 33, 35 to 41. I'm sorry. Here we go. So, yeah, let's go ahead and mess with that now. Good here.
Oh, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and flatten that out a little bit. Like these dots out. That'll be pretty good. We're just going to carry that through to the end of the song here. And then also, because it makes an appearance earlier on, I'm going to match the level that it's at there and just kind of copy and paste it. Go ahead, take it here. Cool. All right. Let's take a listen to the song. Let's figure this thing out.
It's a gun to your head. Smile when your label is crazy instead. Smile when you walk through the deadbolt doors of a prison cell in that mind of yours. Smile when your family starts breaking away, and if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets, thank God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you buy more than you can chew, and the drugs you take get a fix on you. Smile when you fall apart, we see the real you. Take your pills so the pain don't hurt, and take your pills so it don't get worse. Take your pills like a good boy should, like a good girl should, so you understood. Why can't you just be you for once? What's the use in driving a different car. Oh, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are.
Another thing we're going to go ahead and do is, because there is no vocal track and any words going on after bar 41 or like bar 39, we're going to have the piano act as the voice. We need something in the lead there in place of the voice when there is none. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Basically do kind of what we did with the bass, in that we're going to increase it at that point of the song all the way out to the end. It kicks on at bar 41. Do is just get an early start on it at bar 39. We'll just drag that over to the end here. All right, well, I think that sounds pretty good. I'm just messing around with stuff here, seeing if I can make any additional changes. But honestly, I don't think that's too bad. Let's take a look from the beginning to the end. Let's take a listen.
Smile when life puts a gun to your head. Smile when you label dead photos of a prison cell in that mind of yours. Smile when your family starts breaking away, and if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets, thank God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you buy more than you can chew, and the drugs you take get a fix on you. Smile when you fall apart, we see the real you. Take your pills so the pain don't hurt, and take your pills so it don't get worse. Take your pills like a good boy should, like a good girl should, so you understood. Why can't you just be you for once? What's the use in driving a different car? Oh, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are.
I like how that sounds. I'm just adding sort of a cracked speaker effect to the vocals, and I think I'm going to have that be pronounced when the name of the song is sung, primarily, or maybe just throughout. But what I'll do is there's a part where it gets quiet, and I'll have that kind of tone it down a little bit there and see what that sounds like.
Why can't you just be you for once? What's the use in driving a different car? Oh, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are.
That sounds pretty good to me. I'm going to go ahead and make that change. So go from, like, I don't know, input gain 11 on the effect itself, and then on the rest, we're going to go ahead and have that be negative 2.4 dB. Cool. All right. Yeah. Cool. Animation.
Good girl should say you understood. Why can't you just be you for once? What's the use in driving a different car? Oh, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are.
Cool. Just going to carry that to about here. You know that we have the bass sort of doing a thing over here. I'm actually going to bring the position of these two dots back, just so it's about there. And then I'm going to actually lower the value just a tad, and then have that be carried over for the rest of it. Cool. All right. I'm going to do what we did before. We're going to here, and then just copy and paste for the rest of the cracked speaker effect for the rest of the vocal. So here, all the way, and then have it do that there, and then just bring it back just a tad there.
Good girl should say you understood. Why can't you just be you for once?
Even better. I'm gonna have it just be a dry signal there, and then have everything else have a wetness at about 11 o'clock. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead, edit the automation of the dry wet, and then here, go ahead and record. And give me a little bit of lead time.
Good shit, so you understood. Why can't you just be you for once? What's the use in driving a different car? Oh, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Right out to there. Okay. All right, from the beginning. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just have it make some slight changes to the cracked speaker effect. Let's try that out.
Smile when life puts a gun to your head. Smile when your label is crazy instead. Smile when you walk through the deadbolt doors of a prison cell in that mind of yours. Smile when your family starts breaking away, and if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets than God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you buy more than you can chew, and the drugs you take get a fix on you. Smile when you fall apart, we see the real you. Take your pills so the pain don't hurt, and take your pills so it don't get worse. Take your pills like a good boy should, like a good girl should, so you understand. Why can't you just be you for once? What's the use in driving a different car? Oh, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. starts breaking away. And if it doesn't happen now, wait for the day. Smile when you got more secrets than God. Smile when you really know it's a facade. Smile when you bite more than you can chew. When the drugs you take get a fix on you. Smile when you fall apart, we see the real you. Take your pills so the pain don't hurt, and take your pills so it don't get worse. Take your pills like a good boy should, like a good girl should, so you're understood. Why can't you just be you for once? What's the use in driving a different car? Oh, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are. Yeah, we know who you really are.
I think that's not bad. All right. I think it's about that time where I go ahead and just call it for now. I'll come back later, take a look at it, see how I feel about it. If I absolutely hate it and it's a hot mess of garbage, then we can just go from to square one. But honestly, I don't think it sounds so bad. I'm gonna go ahead and just lower the automation really quick on the piano because I noticed that when I deleted that effect that I have just for a second, it actually got louder. So just go ahead and do that, just a tad louder. Test it out.
What's the use?
Yeah, that's good. That works. Cool. All right. Well, hey, I'm going to stop this video right here. Audio, whatever you're listening to it on or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and take a break from it. My butt hurts. I'm going to go ahead and stand around and walk about and feel my legs again. So have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. All right. Bye bye.